150 years of being Canadian. Newfoundland and Labrador. Set adrift from a country of ladies and lords, they came to a land of glacial fjords. Plowing through icebergs and large breaching whales, they became a great culture of music and tales. From Leif Erikson's discoveries of mists, fields, and streams, the skiers and the golfers see seasons of extremes. Landforms like sea stacks, tablelands, and cliffs. A nature lover, bird watchers, hikers' form of bliss. Blow Me Down and Butterpot, parks of endless trails. Twillingate and Bona Vista, kitchen songs and tales. Battle Harbor, Castle Hill, the 7 Years' War. St. John's and Avalon speak of so much more. A Kalid in the kitchen is a time of song and dance, with the neighbors and their children to play music, laugh, and prance. Do you know what a mummer is? Well now, just like old days, a troupe of actors travel about to show British folk plays. In the world, they rank 10th for their friendliness, from Aboriginal, French, English, and Irish. They became a part of Canada in 1949, the last part of the jigsaw for this nation till this time. It's a hardy life of fishing on the fresh Atlantic seas that creates a strong camaraderie, not a life of ease. They have their offshore oil in rigs out in the sea. To have this job or a fishing boat, brave and bold is what you'd be. The Newfoundland and Labrador, two lovely dog-type breeds, who originated on these shores to serve as hunters' needs. The ragged shores, the splashing sea, the millions of seabirds wild and free. Sea air, rugged land, oldest fossils on earth, wildlife, waterfalls, and whales giving birth. A fisherman's livelihood, a tourist destination, make Newfoundland and Labrador part of Canada's great nation. Nova Scotia. Brides came to the harbor at the Halifax shore. They had married our soldiers from the Second World War. The Museum of Immigration houses their names as they stopped at this spot where they boarded on trains. The very same place where two ships collided and caused an explosion where 2,000 died. Also the same brewery survives all this way. Keith still serves up brews from the 1820s day. A province of lighthouses, the most in this nation, Peggy's Cove has great fame as a watchtower station. Colorful historic homes in Lunenburg exist, the home of the Bluenose and other tall ships. Who is this man called Bell who gave us the telephone? You can talk across the world from the comfort of your home. The Nova Scotia shoreline, diverse with lovely coves, of fishing boats and lobster traps and colored wooden homes. The tides in Bay of Fundy are the highest in the world. Would you ever take a kayak ride upon a tidal bore? Apples and wine from Annapolis Valley, surfing and beaches of Eastern Shore, historical towns of Yarmouth, Acadia, fishing and mussels and lobsters galore. And then there is Cape Breton, with its coast of scenic awe. The beauty of the Cabot Trail would make you drop your jaw. There's a place called Sable Island, where not many have been, where there are wild horses enchanting to be seen. The Scottish Northumberland warm water beaches, while at the south shore treasure hunting beseeches. And if you catch the reed flute and the fiddler-type music, you'll know friendly hospitality as a Maritimer views it. New Brunswick. From the Acadian Peninsula and on to Schuyler's Bay, as well as bordering Quebec and Maine, USA, in the Gulf of the St. Lawrence, across from PEI, there's a festival in Shediac for lobsters in July. There are boat houses and seafood meals or camping and whale viewing in Alma and St. Andrews. This is what you could be doing. The Acadian village, whether French or want to be, is the thing to do in Caracat set back in history. Fredericton's the capital, but St. John's the largest city, with river trails, museums, and 3 universities. Moncton's another city, could be just the thing for you, with Resurgio Place, Centennial Park, and quite a lively zoo. Have you ever driven backward when it's forward that you thought? At Magnetic Hill you can't tell if you're driving or you're not. The pine forests of the Appalachian Mountains to the west have 300 miles of hiking trails. See nature at its best. If you'd like to rent a kayak and the islands tour around, in 6 hours these are flower pots and caves upon the ground. Because the tides of Bay of Fundy are the highest on this earth, at times you're on the ocean floor, and later it is surf. This creates a great feeding ground for birds on salt flat beaches from creatures getting left behind, such as mussels, clams, and leeches. If bird watching's among the things you really like to do, then Irving's lovely nature park is exactly right for you. The other things the tides create are rivers that reverse. Water rafting on a tidal bore would quench adventure thirst. St. John's River has rapids that flow both ways. A zip line above this gorge offer the best gaze. So New Brunswick in the Maritimes is a province you should see if you like a laid-back lifestyle, some French culture, and the sea. Prince Edward Island. In the summer, come the tourists cross Confederation Bridge to the land of Anne's Green Gables and fresh fish in every fridge. Lobster, mussels, oysters, clams, all part of every menu. And potatoes, yes, potatoes. You can't forget those, can you? New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec. In Charlottetown is where these Canadian parties met. In 1867 began our Confederation. They came together in one place to start a brand new nation. From World's Best Polls for Islands, it is ranked as #1 in all of North America for food, culture, and fun. If you are a golfer, you'll love the island courses. Also festivals for livestock, harness racing, shows for horses. If you like to go to festivals for rock or jazz or blues, or sitting by the sand dunes for splendid ocean views. The seaside that is everywhere is part of everything. Red cliff sides or beaches or sand of quartz that sings. St. Peter's Bay and Georgetown provide cycling and shopping. In PEI, the friendliness and charm is never stopping.